song. Just go with me laughing.
Yes.
We played the theme song before. Oh, man. That was a good one. That was a good one. That's a good way to start the podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Slamcast. We're here.
Oh,
that
fuck
was
it.
good.
Well, Brandon's back. He was at New York Comic Con last week, people.
No, it was... Yeah, I was. Leslie
Shit.
was with me, too, because I had nobody else to go with. So... Yeah, dude, I mean, I was humming that the whole fucking weekend because there was a giant Jurassic World display going into Comic-Con, like the whole, like from the movie and the theme park in the movie. So of course, every time you go by it, that song is playing. So Les, how many times was I doing that on Friday? You lost.
I lost.
All right, last tangent. I have to say, I finally.
We're live. What do you mean, last tangent?
No, I'm just going to say now, because you mentioned Jurassic World. I finally watched Jurassic World the other day, and I have to say, fucking amazing. And
Great movie, right?
thought I was going to hate the bit with the raptor whispering, but no, it totally worked.
Chris Pratt's awesome, man. White Will Smith, man. He could do no wrong at this point.
All right.
Chris Pratt should be in Men in Black. Sorry, that was last.
Yes, let's get to the wrestling.
We're now talking about wrestling.
Especially last week when I was ripping TNA to shreds.
So... I mean, I probably actually could have, depending on what time you did it, I probably could have showed up, but...
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man.
I was tired. I think I literally came home and fell asleep. But...
we didn't get back till like 10, after 10.
Yeah. So, it was a week... while we were away, some things happened.
Yeah.
Lots of things
happened. And I know, Brandon, you didn't get to see TakeOver yet. I went over it last week and how I needed a cigarette after that main event.
I heard things. I heard very good things, and I'm glad the ladies had a good time. If this was Sasha Banks's NXT swan
hell of a
song,
way to go out.
From what I heard about the match, hell of a way to go, and it couldn't have gotten any better in that building.
And if it is, good way to be remembered.
Exactly, and it's the best way to go out.
Duh.
You know, and obviously she wasn't going to win the belt
on main roster.
You know,
hell,
she puts over.
Oh boy,
her best.
So, yeah.
So that happened. Asuka happened. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen that.
Well, myself and Nick were giggly idiots that
Oh my God.
I told you. What did I tell you?
Oh, she
What
just.
did I tell you?
Dana Brooke.
What did I tell you? Oh my God,
Well, I just saw a
she's
picture of
going
it
to
at
do
a
that to
live
everything.
event
Like,
somewhere in Florida
it's going to be the
where
Asuka.
she was against Eva Marie.
Poor Eva Marie. What did Eva Marie do to deserve that? I think that's what it's just going to be. Asuka's going to be the litmus test. Like, all right, these
Didn't they say like Lady Brock Lesnar?
She could be Lady Brock Lesnar. She could be Lady Japanese
man.
Brock Lesnar.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Like she's
She
the
just
destroyer.
needs to
Asuka's
look
the destroyer,
at
man.
people.
She's just gonna run.
And they
through the
back
division.
down and cower. Yes.
I love the hair too. I'm a slight
It's
fetishist.
Ghostbusters, isn't it? Cometh the destroyer. There's no stopping.
No, she is. She is gonna be impressive. I could tell from your guys' giggly voices about it. You know, it's gonna be awesome. She's gonna be awesome. So there are good things. There are good things, but there are a lot of people, man. And I'm gonna start off the show like this because this is a big thing that's been weighing on my mind ever since the 2 weeks that I've been going. Everybody's harping on ratings. Look, and I know we used to use the ratings argument all the time with TNA. They have ratings.
Well, the difference is WWE will still be around. They are going to have...
There's a little bit...
Yes, they'll still be around.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. Thank you very much. Like, I am not freaking out at the fact that WWE is having record low ratings at this point in time
It's also a problem across all sorts of channels.
That's a bingo, Leslie. Thank you very much.
Yep.
People are watching TV differently these days. There's so many other mediums in which you can watch Monday Night Raw, legally or illegally.
Well, to some degree, they've almost been a part of their own downfall with how successful WWE Network is. So they've given a viable alternative to their own mainstream old school product. So
that is very true because after a while,
month,
Monday Night Raw just
like
ends up on the WWE Network. Give or take. I'm not. This is not the canary in the coal mine. You know. This is just. This is football season, folks, and especially on Monday Night Football, when Monday Night Raw is primed going up against it, especially with the emergence now of 1 week fantasy football.
Well, we don't even get that in Montana.
Legalized
fucking Montana, and then I guess there's a class action lawsuit with FanDuel because the employees of FanDuel are playing. That's a tangent, but
I think
it's legalized gambling. Let's call it what it is, folks. It's legalized gambling.
I think one of the big problems here is, like you said, it's football season, but also with hockey.
And right now it's MLB
people
playoffs.
Scream foul and just go, "Oh my God, look at the ratings! What would the children think?" It's like, well, look where you are in the calendar month, if that makes sense.
Exactly. You have New York, Chicago, and LA all in the Major League Baseball playoffs. Mm-hmm. Those are your top 4 media markets in the country, and big wrestling towns too, by the way.
Yeah, and not as big, but hockey's come back, so that's going to draw some crowd away.
Well, that's a lot of Yankee fans are watching the Rangers.
A product they want to watch, Well,
I don't even think that's the chief problem of why the ratings are going down. I think that's maybe resulting of where we are in the calendar of WWE, because at this point in time in the calendar, things are kind of going into what I call the stasis.
Right.
Nothing major is going to happen. If it is, it's all going to be set up for what's going to happen for WrestleMania build.
Yeah. And also the oversaturation, of other sports kicking in at this particular time of year.
Yes, we are getting Brock and Taker in the Cell at Hell in a Cell. It's Brock Lesnar's Go to Hell tour.
But that's, we're getting Brock Lesnar.
We've got, Survivor Series next month.
So that's nothing.
TLC, but then it's the kickoff.
Exactly.
Royal Rumble, and then we have our big WrestleMania. Road to WrestleMania. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, nothing is major is going to happen because in the next couple of months they're going to be kicking off the build to WrestleMania.
And that's where it's going to pick the fuck up.
So. Exactly.
And let's not forget naysayers, the people who like to jump on something, everything's the end of the world, which is...
You mean like the entire internet?
Yeah, they've been here before, it's no biggie. If you look upon what's possibly causing this, happened before, will happen again. If it happens again next year, is everyone going to still shit their pants and just go, it's the end of the fucking world? No, it's not. Just look upon it with the perspective of everything that's going around. It, like Brandon said, this calendar month or calendar season, if that makes sense.
It's like if WWE could have an off season,
yes,
they would take off the 17 weeks of the NFL.
Yeah.
They would take off the 17 weeks where they do not have to compete with Monday Night Football on Monday Night Raw and primetime playoff or primetime football. Believe me, if they could, they would, but they can't.
But then there's another side to look at it, which is, when this happens and everyone shits their pants and says it's Armageddon, but can you also argue with the fact that you get these dips in viewership because of certain elements around, the sporting world? Doesn't that mean that therefore they should look upon it, not just necessarily go, oh, this is costing us views, but, I don't know, step up your A game, compete a little bit more. You're not necessarily going to be always able to compete against Monday Night Football, but... couldn't you use it as a good catalyst to kind of go above and beyond, if that makes sense?
Well, it's also a systematic problem. Like, every network, every channel is looking at their lowest viewership rates ever. Like, so...
That's because people are watching TV through other mediums now. We're not bound to watch TV just through
which I don't even have.
There's
maybe two things I'd want to watch. I'm not spending $70 a month. Guess what? I have YouTube, I have Netflix, Hulu, WWE Network. I play a bunch of... this weekend I'm going to binge watch Back to the Future, so...
Well, there you go. Exactly.
Well, it's funny because it made it into the Financial Times in this country a couple of weeks ago, which was officially you get better value for money watching, the sports that you love through applications on your computer
Right.
far more now than you ever get on a cable package. So you could say that arguably this is gonna, and I'm sure they know about this is gonna dent the cable packages or companies in the wallet. It would be interesting, and this isn't a tangent by the way, Brandon, but I'm just saying it would be interesting to see if there was some sort of app that kicked in for Premiership football, because
Right.
I'm pretty sure they would shit their pants as well.
I mean, if Sky Sports just all of a sudden lost the Premier League and you could only watch the
you've
Premier
got
League
like a WWE network
$9.99 per month for 9
it would kill
months.
him. It would absolutely kill him.
But the problem is, what would you watch in that period of time that there is not Premier League football?
Yeah.
But tangent over. But very good point, Dave. But again,
Yep.
people are watching TV differently. We're not bound to the traditional cable box, cable TV in front of TV set. So of course they're going to experience a big hit in that number. And my microphone just fell out of my thing there. All right, putting it back in. So of course they're going to experience some downtick in numbers with the evolution of how people watch television. I also don't think that this is in any way, shape, or form a negative mark on the title reign of Seth Rollins.
No.
Like, Seth Rollins has done everything he has been put in front of him with high quality. Like, I can't knock anything that he did. He was given a rough hand with Sting, who had only worked 3 matches in the last 5 years.
TNA.
How's his injury going, by the way?
He's doing fine. I think if he wrestles one more match, it will be the end of it. But I think that was the wake-up call for the Stinger. That, like, I don't know if I said this before. Sting doesn't know what a fucking Powerbomb is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying Sting should have spent more time talking with Seth Rollins over what he does, but they should have definitely talked over more.
No,
but Sting's a consummate professional. He's not going to tell Seth Rollins, the WWE champion. No,
I mean, it's not like, again, a turnbuckle powerbomb can be a pretty brutal move, but it's not like he's going to do the burning hammer on him.
In an interview, he felt when he did it the first time, he said he felt that he took it wrong in the way he landed, and then he did another one.
There's no way to take it right. There's no way to take that move right, though.
What?
There's no move to take that move.
There's
no way you take that move right. Yeah. Like, you're being thrown into a. Like, there's no give to that. Like, the turnbuckle has some padding to it, but it's attached to steel cables to a steel post.
Yep.
Basically, land and hope the wrestling gods are on your side.
Exactly. Hope you just land.
Oh, man.
Exactly. But, so, it's not at all.
Look, can I just add one more thing really quickly to this though? But ultimately, when there are these dips in viewership and stuff like that, it's good, because who wins? Us, the fans, because even though they can't necessarily compete against these lows in the season where other sports come along that people want to watch more, hopefully it makes them realize that they have to try a little bit harder and raise their A game.
Look at NXT, you talk about having an
ultimately,
A game
we win.
On. Jesus Christ.
Right there. I think you absolutely hit it right there. The main roster is going to go into a stasis period as they are building for WrestleMania. People are going to be angled into where they want them to be for WrestleMania. So,
oh my God, it's like nature. Hibernation periods.
I'm doing the one thing you shouldn't do on podcasts. It's eating, I know, but I had this amazing thing to say. I had to get it out. You're going to start seeing everybody get into their position where they're going to be for their WrestleMania build. So now that John Cena is taking his time off, now's the perfect time for Roman Reigns to step up and be that guy. There's been bandied about this rumor that eventually they're going to turn Seth Rollins face. If they're going to do that, you got to start.
Do you think they will? Do you really think they will?
Well, the rumor that I keep hearing that keeps that, and it makes the most sense for me because he's really gone through everybody. Him against Triple H.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Master, that's the one thing you can't do, and could serve as a good time for Triple H's last match, because that is Triple H's protege. That he is literally handpicked. Picked him out of the independents from Ring of Honor, put him in NXT, put the NXT title on him, picked him out of NXT, brought him in the main roster, pretty much built the Shield as an outlet for him and Roman Reigns and maybe Dean Ambrose if they were lucky.
Yeah, there we go.
You know,
there's
lo and behold.
Yep.
Hashtag Titty Master. But this is his guy. Like, if there ever was, in the most realist sense of the word, this is Triple H's hand-picked protege. And if, what's his name? God damn it! Fuck. The kid who did the Wrestling Is Not Wrestling video. Fuck. What's his name?
Oh,
oh fuck.
Oh my god! I just.
Name's totally on me right now.
I couldn't tell you either.
Brain fart all around.
People are screaming it to their.
We're gonna edit this part out because I'm gonna come up. It's just gonna literally just gonna say his name.
Max Landis.
Max something or other. Hang on. I'm IMDb'ing it. He was Max Landis. There you go. Max Landis.
All right.
Edit point, Nick. Edit point. If Max Landis.
Time out.
Yeah, time back in now. If Max Landis could make another part to the Wrestling Is Not Wrestling thing with the storyline of Triple H, this would be the perfect time to end it. His own protege going up against his own protege one more time for the WWE title, where you really think that time that maybe Triple H is primed for that one last run, but realistically not going to happen. Perfect way for him to go out. But do you do that now, or do you wait until a little bit closer to WrestleMania to do that, so you have a little bit more solid time to do that?
I would say wait closer.
Start at the Royal Rumble, build it to WrestleMania.
So if
right,
you plant the seeds at the Royal Rumble, like where maybe Triple H enters the Royal Rumble and
and then it's like
Seth accidentally knocks him out.
And then
or Triple H helps, doesn't tries to interfere, but ends up almost costing Seth, but Seth still has the title.
Or possibly enter on split decision, so you don't know, because we know he's not going to, but, to an energetic crowd, split decision ending.
Right.
Oh, is he going to be for, WrestleMania? Is he not? Is he not? Is he not?
Right.
Is he going to because it's all good build-up and stuff like that.
Again,
and that's what we like, because it gets you really hyped.
It's a logical way. It's like my logical way to bring Sami Zayn up to the main roster that I mentioned, weeks ago. So, but...
Yes, I totally.
Yeah,
agree.
that one.
Later because it's big Sami Zayn news, by the way.
But yeah, let's get through this NXT note quick because
we'll wrap it up on that.
Because I didn't see this until after we had recorded last week. NXT released 2 talents, Devin Taylor and then Cal Bishop, who's the guy I've known for 5 years because he wrestled with my buddy Ty at Oregon State. So. We don't even know the details of the cost-cutting measure, whatever it was. But so last night I'm at my buddy Ty's and we're getting ready to go out to eat dinner with his family. Well, he's like, "Oh, I finally got to talk to Clay." He said, "Yeah, I guess they had been filming a bunch of stuff with him training, working out, rehabbing because he was injured last year, so he's getting ready to come back, doing all these interviews, and then when they end up releasing him, there's 3 cameras in the office and then a GoPro behind the desk." So there's 4 cameras in him when he got released. So it makes me wonder if they're actually going to use that on their Breaking Ground.
He's for that that Breaking Ground show. So that's unfortunately that your friend's going to be
It looks like. I mean, hey, this is just me assuming.
When we go into hashtag producer, hey man, if I'm going to go into hashtag producer mode, if your friend wants to come on and talk about it.
All right, yeah, I'll have
we have the platform for him to speak.
Yeah, it was his birthday this last Monday too. So I saw when I went on his Facebook, I saw it was Sawyer's personal Facebook. There's a picture, and it's on Jessica Havoc's Instagram too. There's like Apollo Crews is in it, Solomon Crow, Havoc, Sylvester LaFour. There's like this huge group of NXT guys, and well, kind of NXT, but yeah, I just thought that was cool. So. So yeah, happy birthday, man, even though I did wish you on Monday and then through Snapchat and, yeah.
what have you. So,
yeah.
I
And
mean,
that's kind of
like
how I
said,
chalked it up.
It happens. Your friend's still
he's
a
gonna
young guy.
go
So
train to
still be able to...
freestyle Olympic
There's
wrestling.
still doors
so.
open.
Yeah, right. If he wants,
Yeah.
he could transition into MMA.
And
no
who knows?
problem,
Maybe he'll find his way back to pro wrestling. I don't know. You know, guys have done that before. Damien Sandow was a guy that had been in WWE before and then went back. Ty Dillinger was another one. So, yep.
Everybody finds their way back somehow if it's meant to be.
Well, swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Because you know, one door.
Exactly.
I know it's a cliche.
Right.
One door closes, but one door opens.
Yeah.
Find your way.
Okay. You find
Speaking
a way.
of,
Life.
Congratulations to Lana and Rusev.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was coming.
He is
it was
not.
Coming. Look, let's face it, man. Ruru's not stupid.
He's a smart motherfucker.
Ruru is smart. Ruru's a smart dude. He knew a long time ago, and he was just lying in wait probably for the right time, and now's the right time. But it kind of backfired on him,
right?
Because TMZ broke it in the middle of a storyline, forcing the WWE's hand and having to mention it, and having to basically put the brakes on the storyline immediately. Now, I know we're very often critical of Summer Rae on this program, but she handled it pretty well. Because I'm sure she was not probably happy about TMZ, breaking that, because she pretty much knew that was the end of her on-screen storyline.
Yeah, but is that also why she handled it so well?
I'm sure that was probably...
There's no point going out being a screaming, complaining whiner. You know, if this shit happens, then just, be a consummate professional.
I'm sure they wrote something for her. Or maybe there was some part that she did herself, but she handled the moment pretty good. I don't care what they do with this next. I'm really just glad this storyline is over with.
Yeah.
I do, however, like this weird kind of thing that they're doing now with the John Cena Dolph Ziggler heat. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. I don't know if that has actual legs or anything. But Cena's taking time off.
So because when I saw that, a few weeks later he's gonna be taking time off. So it's after Hell in a Cell. So he's not gonna be on that Billings, Montana house show, which outsells TNA's biggest pay-per-view by a country mile. Speaking of LOL TNA.
LOL TNA.
Look, dude, I'm just gonna say, Nick, dude, my fucking Skype can't outsell that by fucking a mile.
I think they're gonna drop it on the New Day.
Really? That's
let's
an
get to it
thing.
Because...
We'll talk about that now. We're gonna do LOL TNA.
Yes, this is getting crazier because as if it didn't already. Because I railed on this company for about 20 minutes last week. Because you have the whole Matt Hardy TNA title situation, which you want to give your 2 cents on that, Brandon?
I mean, look, Matt Hardy is often the underrated
of the Hardys, right?
Of his wrestling family, of the two, of his brother. Like, he often
very
Jeff
flashy,
gets a lot of
high flying. Somehow
Jeff is
doesn't
better looking. He's better looking. Let's call it what it is. Jeff is better.
Yeah, but Matt married a hottie, so
both.
Would you
physically?
Would you tell that to his face?
I would absolutely. Yeah. It's like, look,
very flashy.
Your brother's the pretty boy.
Yes.
You're the workhorse. Matt might be the brains. Jeff is the flash. Like, Jeff is. I'm sure a lot of those. Like, I wasn't a fly on the wall. I would like to be a fly on the wall for the TLC pre-match stuff where they're going through all that stuff. But I'm sure it's probably going just like, yeah, man, yeah, no, Jeff could do that. Yeah, Jeff, you can jump off the ladder.
It's amazing some of that shit, but yeah, Matt Hardy finally gets a chance to be, incensed to John Cena, the company, and he. Oh God.
The guy, and then it's taken away from him. Look, and at this point in time, this is what they're really reaching for storylines. Like, I want to know whose idea this is. This does reek of a very Matt Hardy idea. Like filing injunctions and yeah. I don't know where they're going, but never has the Titanic analogy.
I mean,
ever been more appropriate. I mean, they hit the iceberg.
Oh yeah,
when,
and now Destination America's getting ready to dump them.
And there's that period. No, it's
I think there's an
time.
analogy that you might like, which is swim first before you hit the berg, people. Just say.
Well, they're at the point in time when they're realizing there's no lifeboats coming, or there's no ship coming to rescue them, and the ship's sinking, and you got the few people that are going to go down with the ship that are going to, WWE's not going to offer money to, but anybody that's actually worth anybody is going to end up like your boy James Storm and find their way to NXT for something, even if it's just for a cup of coffee. James Storm has intrinsic value to WWE.
Oh yeah,
because he can teach people how to work. That's always James Storm.
He's going to be transitioning to
that's what I heard it's going to be. I mean, TNA had upped their offer to James Storm after WWE leaked that he was going to be on this next week's NXT. And then they go and cancel these October live events, and it's like, James.
Why would he go? He's already filmed there. He's like, he could basically work the same schedule. He gets to imprint on a new generation of wrestlers, and then maybe he gets to imprint on Vince McMahon and get a shot in the Royal Rumble. I think this is going to be this Royal Rumble is going to be the whole time when NXT is going to get a chance to shine. Maybe they might even have their own NXT Royal Rumble.
I mean, and then again, James Storm is in this TNA World Title thing, along with the guy who signed a multi-year contract with Jail.
No, he's not. No. No, he's not. He's not either.
And
this World Title series just makes me laugh. Like, I mean,
of course, because
I'm sure
he
he's
doesn't
in
want
it.
the title, sitting around not being on TV for a few months, so he gives it up, but yet he's wrestling in this tournament. TNA logic. Oh God, no.
Which there is no logic to. It's just.
I really want to know contradiction in the room, isn't it? Let's be honest. There's so much stuff they do.
At this point, I want to know who is actually in charge of the creative decisions, because it does seem like it is 400 monkeys in a room.
You know what I actually kind of imagine is it's just like everyone, like there's no actual creative staff. It's just like people from various departments are writing various parts,
trying to slap it all together.
And there's one guy who just edits it all together. Yeah.
It's John Gaburick.
I know what you mean. Miscommunication on a bunch of idiots in suits all across one specific area of a company just writing shit, and then it goes to this poor bastard stuck in corporate, and all this shit falls into his paper tray, and he looks at it and just goes, Really? I have to knit this into one fucking match? Are you shitting me?
I'm pretty sure at this point it's John
God damn it,
Gaburick.
I'm not paid enough shit for this.
I'm pretty sure at this point it's John
Delusional
Gaburick
Dixie, of course.
and Dixie Carter, and then a handful of other people. Dixie's the captain. Dixie's going down with the ship.
I can't wait to see that Rise and Fall of TNA DVD.
And if she puts a white flag outside of the door to save her, and she's going down with the ship, I'm going to rip it off and say, sink, bitch, sink. Sorry.
I mean, can you really even say Rise of TNA? Because, I mean, ECW had a rise. They made a legitimate impact on the scene. The only impact made was changing their name to Impact.
They've put on some good matches over the years. They've had some great talent that have, been jumping off the ship for years.
They were a launching. I'm absolutely saying they were a launching pad of success.
Chris
for
Daniels,
a lot of
Samoa Joe,
Styles
Frankie Kazarian,
became IWGP.
James Storm. I mean, AMW Triple X 6.
When would you call the point when they dropped the ball?
Dave, what do you say? When did they drop the ball? Well, they dropped the ball around midway through the Hogan reign, when Hulk Hogan's daughter starts getting married.
No, they dropped the ball when they
TV.
announced
that's
Hogan.
The point I was trying to make is They had they had a relevant place. They did a lot for the sport. They did this, they did that. They did great things, and we all benefited from it. Then all of a sudden, you could hear the clock
Oh,
strike
and then
12, and
WWE would
mist
bring
would
in
blow through the
guys and
graveyard, and you're
take
like,
them
what
from
the?
TNA. Knock knock, who's there? Braden Walker. Oh, poor Chris Harris, man. They signed Gail Kim away from TNA for like a year and a half, 2 years.
I like to think that TNA were like this room. There was a knock at the door, really slowly, like a horror movie, like. And they opened the door and went, what? And there was a bloke with a fucking checkbook and just went, excuse me, I'm just going to browse for a bit. But I might make a purchase. And they had no choice but to
You know
sell.
what it is? It's like the guys didn't answer their phone for a while. It's like, he's not answering his phone. What's happening? What's happening? And then he gets a phone call. Yeah, I'm gonna go work.
It's sad because they were never 100% perfect, but they were never terrible. Way back.
They were not a complete. They were never a complete joke until like at least the last year or so. Because when they started filming shows in New York, it looked like they had finally at least found some stability, and then they kind of lost it again.
Boss Toss, really?
The point I want to make was it's a shame because competition is good for everyone. So when they did finally just turn into basically, quote, you can't see me doing it, but I am doing it, quotation fingers, the laughing stock they are now, you didn't have to end up that way because you did provide a service that kept everyone else on their toes, albeit not greatly, and then you turned into, how shall I put this, the Naked Gun of wrestling.
Almost. I mean, at one point in time, they had AJ Styles, Kazuchika Okada, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle. I mean, do I want to have to go on and on? They had all these people under their roster, and they were going with Kevin Nash and Sting and Scott Steiner in the main event. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it was still the old WCW Boys Club, just getting one more chance to go, one more chance to ride. Even they were still running in the same old building that they'd filmed WCW Saturday nights in for years. It was the same old story, same old song and dance.
It almost feels like Rocky, which is not necessarily stolen, but you can just see these people just looking up to the person who promotes the fight and just going, "Come on, boss, just one more fight."
Well, I mean, when you have that, when they
that's my really bad.
Come on, when they tried the failed Monday Night War,
and then they gave it, and
you saw exactly what the problem was. You had the Nasty Boys. Yeah,
they tried to go up
against
WWE.
Anyone wanting to see it. You had really. You brought in Bubba the Love Sponge.
It's the greatest name ever. Sorry, it still makes me giggle like a titmouse. Sorry.
I just wish there was a locker room video of Kong kicking the shit out of this guy. God, I would pay to see that.
Do you think when you get to heaven, right, there's this place in heaven which is for all real wrestlers, and then there's all these people come up through the pearly gates, and walk and just go like, oh, I'm a wrestler. Oh, I'll go and sit with those blokes over there. No, your specific wrestling franchise has a room over there. And they just go in a room, there's nothing but a water stack and a fucking photocopier. And that's where they spend the rest of eternity.
Because there is no afterlife, Dave. I'm sorry.
Anyway. Well, I know that. I was just making it for wrestling.
I know.
There isn't actually. You're wrong, Brandon. There is an afterlife. It's where professional footballers go from this country and they go to North America.
It's called MLS. It's called MLS. But hashtag Frank Lampard. No, but to say where TNA went wrong, it was right around the time they hired Hulk Hogan. Shortly after that, once they realized Hogan was just going to put all his friends in charge and give his friends jobs, and as a platform to put his daughter over one last time.
The classic thing that everyone thinks is perfect, which is the yes man. Sorry, carry on.
I feel like if you bring on Hogan and you don't expect him to do that, you kind of
knew when I saw that announcement back in late 2009 that Hulk Hogan was coming to TNA. I knew that was going to be the result. I knew this fucker's track record from WCW. how he had all his friends in charge, and Kevin Nash had the pen. You had fucking Hogan, you had shitty storylines, fucking. Oh God, it was like a.
Oh my God, he was Elvis Presley, and everyone he appointed didn't have the balls to turn around to him and say, like, really? You're going to do this? Really? Because I'm not going to lie, but it's shit.
Well, the first thing we're going to do, brother, is we're going to take away anything that makes us unique and different from the WWE. We're getting rid of this six-sided ring
Oh, and the
garbage,
fans
brother.
shat on that so quickly.
Yeah. And that was like the worst thing.
Yeah.
Again,
We're going to go up against Vince McMahon, brother.
As we've said many times, it's...
Because I could do it because I'm the Hulkster. And people are going to pay to see my ass every day.
Yeah, good for you, Hulk. You can't take down a multi-million-pound
Anyway.
businessman who knows his fucking sport with your simple, I'm going to surround myself with yes men and grunt a lot.
Oh, man. Yep.
Yes. So anyway,
Hogan
LOL
doesn't
TNA.
know best.
Yep.
Hogan knows
Oh,
shit.
man.
LOL
Please.
TNA. Moving on from that. What else do we really have to talk about?
The Sami Zayn Evolve. Yes.
Oh yeah, so that happened.
Like an RKO.
Like, out of nowhere.
Hang on. Did someone say... Listen to your laugh then. Did someone say titmouse?
No, I was actually kind of like hiccuping and laughing at the same time.
You
Yeah.
said men can't multitask.
So yeah, Sami Zayn working Evolve. As Sami Zayn, or is he going to break out El Generico? Is El Generico making a comeback? That's what I want to know. I really think if he's working Evolve, he shouldn't work Evolve as Sami Zayn. He should work Evolve as El Generico. Put on the mask, cape.
Yep.
People chant ole ole.
And dance.
No, don't come out with the ska music. Can't come out to his Bouncing Souls, or sometimes he came out to some other things, but he should. I want El Generico to come back. Totally took me by surprise too. By the way, I'm actually trying to find out when these Evolve shows are and where they're taking place. I'm gonna.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, it's somewhere like because Evolve runs in this New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area.
Yeah, no, I have it up and when I had my browser open.
Danbury. Is it in Danbury? Is it the FET Music?
I don't know. I can't have my browser now because.
Anyway,
so what size?
This is a pretty big deal because never has a signed WWE talent performed on another independent show, and this might be the new norm for WWE talent. This might be Triple H might has finally won, and we might actually finally be able to start seeing WWE talent at high level independent shows. Like your Evolves, like your Dragon Gates, like your CZ Dubs, who I have a personal shout out. My boy John Harder, host of the Hardaway podcast over at thejohnharder.com. Give him a shout out. Did a commentary job for CZW this weekend.
Good for him, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. My buddy's John Harder has always been a good guy that I've known in the locker room, a good brother, and deserves every bit of success that he comes because he's one of the hardest working guys in that I know and that I've ever met. We started out in this podcasting thing together, and he's gone on and done his own thing and made it pretty successful, and
yep,
keeps on having that success. So I'm happy for him. So we could start seeing that. More of these more WWE guys being allowed on independent shows. I mean, there's probably very few talents that are like. I mean, let's face it, it's Balor, it's Sami Zayn, it's Samoa Joe.
Well, I mean, like you said, they're going to release so many few people to do this, but at the same time, it's good because if they do,
they're going to release everybody. I think they're going to release everybody to do it because everybody's going to.
But it's a wonderful thing because not only do they give back to smaller wrestling, companies than themselves, but ultimately that will just provide more, fanfare for them to come back to. So I hope they really do run with that.
They're going to be some of the Evolve guys are going to be on NXT as well.
Yeah, I think it really
Right.
is more of an exchange of talent between Evolve, because Evolve,
Definitely.
like I've kicked this around before, and I've said this before. WWE, I wouldn't be surprised if they set up regional training centers to where they send people to NXT to get polished off and then be,
Right.
released into the main wilds of WWE land. I wouldn't be surprised if Evolve is their northeast contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of connections there. My good friend Mr. William of Carr has his contacts in Evolve. Know a lot of people there myself. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. There's a lot of good guys coming out of that area. Rhode Island,
Good.
New England, New Jersey. Yeah, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're starting doing, and Evolve is their chosen representative of this area. But I think there's that platform is going to be extended to every talent, but there's only going to be a couple guys that every promoter is going to want to buy. As everyone's going to try and book up Finn Balor, Samoa Joe. Well, Joe's already taking bookings anyway. Finn Balor.
Oh yeah. Especially in the
Enzo
Northeast.
Big Cass. Because I mean that. Exactly, those guys.
Oh
will
yeah.
pop any. Not even in the Northeast. Those guys will pop in any crowd. Enzo Big Cass, Samoa Joe.
I think he's pretty close.
Tommy when he gets better. Very close, I think. I said it by this timetable too.
Yeah.
And there's one more that I couldn't get out of my head. Well, Tyler Breeze, but it's been apparently noticed. Segue. Look at that lovely segue. That Tyler Breeze has been called up to the main roster. And if this is true, and we'll know by relatively soon, couldn't happen to a better talent.
So what? It's not a given. It's not confirmed.
The report just came out like a couple days ago, and it's been on nothing official. Like nothing,
we haven't. I guess he worked like a dark match at a SmackDown
the
taping.
websites that are.
It was something like that. So it's not like he's on Monday Night Raw yet.
Yeah, he's
right
on tour
here
with
in the next couple weeks. All of a sudden, we'll hear all the.
Wait. Again, still, he's technically a slight newbie. How does that work? He's not with them, but he's on tour with them.
He's not on TV.
The dark match.
He's not on TV, so that means they hasn't been introduced. Yeah, he is on on the main roster, traveling with the talent, the main roster.
So we can expect to see him.
Potentially, yeah.
We'll touch wood.
I mean, until Monday Night Raw, we get that whole entrance.
Very good chance.
Look, everybody, it's Tyler. Yeah, until we get.
I think Tyler Breeze gets vignettes.
Yes.
I think that character needs to be introduced through vignettes, Mr. style. I mean, yes, a lot of people have to do it, but a lot of people know who he is, but don't just have him show up. Kind of just kills it. Have it do it through vignettes, and then said, "Oh, I'm coming." The Tyler Breeze winter debut, and then Royal Rumble. Like an Obsession commercial,
Yes. Exactly what.
Black and white. Film in black and white and mad abstract concepts and stuff like that. Tyler Breeze, Obsession. Tyler Breeze, Raw, coming 2016.
Oh, no.
Many jump cuts will be made in that commercial. It'd be like Zoolander.
Yes, exactly. Like wrestling Zoolander, exactly. But like I said, that gimmick is just made for prime time. So let's.
Well, I hope so. I really do hope so.
Yeah, I do too. Because I cannot wait to see that on Monday Night Raw. That entrance and who they put him up against. Right. So I'm trying to think in my head of what else we could talk about before I have to stall. I didn't do it to come up with an Iron Cheek 2 of the week. That's something I should probably come up and do. Think of something to talk about. Unless we're going to edit it in.
Everyone in this conversation right now with that sounds like we've all got roids.
I'm also laying down, and I ate a half a pizza,
Damn.
dozen wings, and mozzarella sticks.
So
Yeah,
am
I'm a
I.
fat fuck. What do you want from me? Shut the fuck up. I try not
Damn,
to be a
dude.
fat
I mean,
fuck. I did walk
good
30
God, I'd
miles
be
over the last.
fucking exhausted too.
Well, I was. That's
Mhm.
why I bailed on Sunday, man. Like,
Which I mean, I don't
couldn't
blame you.
walk.
I'd be. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was drained.
I have this image in my head of you, Brandon, lying on the floor, falling off your couch, reaching for the last slice of pizza, and just going, "Oh, can't quite make it." Spider sense kick in.
Les, did you see? Were you there with us with the guy that was dressed like the Iron Sheik?
No.
Was I with you?
Oh my god! Did you get a picture?
No, he was like literally walking through a crowd of people with a guy, but it was a guy
Oh,
dressed as the
jeez.
Iron Sheik and a guy dressed as Nikolai Volkov. And I did like respect the legend. And,
Okay,
all that
so
other stuff.
I just went on Facebook, see if I can find something in the Facebook group.
looking
This
for an
got
Iron
posted.
Sheik.
Hulk Hogan's restaurant, Hogan's Beach, closes down.
Oh, speaking of people, restaurants. Apparently, Scott Steiner is
What?
opening up a restaurant chain, like a buffet. It's a franchise brand that I never heard of.
Shoney's.
Stoney's. Thank you very much.
Shoney's.
A Stoney's restaurant
No,
brand.
like
Shoney's. SH, like the Show Me
Nice.
State. Shoney's. Yes, a Shoney's restaurant chain will be owned by Scott Steiner. Oh, I cannot wait for the people coming up to the buffet.
Are you just hoping for that?
You're fat. Thank you. Come again. I would come there, and I would pay whatever it is, and sit there all day just to watch Scott Steiner. I mean, I'm sure Scott Steiner's not going to be there running the place, but God, in my head, I would love to see Scott's fast food restaurant manager, Scott Steiner. Like that's. If that could happen,
will there be?
I would consider
will the TVs feature nothing but loops of Scott Steiner promos?
I would hope so. In my head, this is what it features, and
The greatest thing about that would be if he actually was at his restaurant. You go up to the all you can eat salad bar, and you go to take stuff, and there's nothing there, and you turn around, and he's behind you, and just went, "Where's all the fucking salad gone? I paid for all I can eat. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?" "Nothing, sir. Nothing. Please don't hit me in the face."
You would have to.
Here's my tip. Please, no.
Well,
I tip
it's
way above everyone else.
It's a buffet place, so I don't think they have waitresses or waiters or anything else like that. So, yeah, from what I understand, a Shoney's is a buffet type place.
Buffets. I can't eat at you because I don't trust that everyone else in the world washes their hands quite as well as I do when I go to the bathroom.
Oh, so here's something I'm seeing. Documentary on Buff Bagwell being released soon. No, yeah, let's see.
Is it made by his
Good,
mom?
the Bad, and the Buff. The Mark Bagwell story. Let's see. As Bagwell sits down with Nigel McGuinness, watches the film crew.
Oh, great GFOP, Nigel McGuinness.
Yep.
GFOP, great friend of Pod. Not really. He fucking hates us.
Christmas with a Guinness.
He probably hates us. Oh yeah, sorry. Did I ruin the mood?
Have you met us? Of course he hates us.
Of course he hates us. We were such marks. Anyway. So, what were you saying?
Iron Sheik tweet. Is that what you're
well, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see that because here you have a guy that, very prominent, not the guy in WCW, he's a very prominent guy.
I mean, he was, like, when they talk about WCW didn't build a lot of talent, Marcus Bagwell was a talent that they trained, built, and were hoping was going to be a success, and they tried to make it a success, and that was just a guy who did not understand the responsibility of his position. And I mean, when WWE brought him in, and he had his mom call out for him. I mean, that's just the height of unprofessionalism right there, and that just is indicative of Marcus Bagwell as a man, I believe, as perfect indictment. I mean, not saying I don't want to watch this train wreck of a documentary.
And of course, they'll talk about his damn porno.
But his
Right.
prostitute. Well, he was basically a glorified fucking gigolo.
Here's a list of. I found another thing that just popped up, and I'm just seeing shit on Facebook. So it's a list of upcoming DVDs and Blu-rays planned. So we have a Dudley Boys one. There's one on Eric Bischoff, one on Scott Hall.
I'm glad the Dudley Boys won because the Dudley Boys definitely deserved one. I'm just really hoping that we get a appearance from Sign Guy.
Oh my
Dudley
God!
and
ECW's
Dudley.
top 50 craziest moments. Okay.
I mean, it's basically just naming everything ECW's done because I really can't name 51 crazy things ECW's done.
I still need to watch the
WCW
one, but so here's an interesting one, and it's listed for May, in between the Dudleys in April and Eric Bischoff in June. Best of the U.S. title or Shane McMahon?
Oh. Ooh,
my.
George Takei voice. Ooh, oh my. Yes, I think that's a very interesting. Shane McMahon DVD. I mean, is that finally Shane coming back into the fold, or?
But it's on this list, so who knows? Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good. I think I got a pretty good Iron Sheik tweet of the week.
Let's get ready to pull the song here.
For this. Iron Sheik tweet of the week. Iron Sheik tweet of the week. Oh, that was perfect.
Him, I talked to him. I want to know, are you the man or are you a fucking piece of shit? No good motherfucker. Fucking bullshit!
So, in case you missed out on this, I don't know. My increasing worry of the health and or well-being of the greatest living Iranian is troubling to me because his presence on social media is kind of dwindling, and he's not being as active as he was at least participating in hashtags. So, if anything is going wrong with the Sheikh, we send our thoughts and prayers. But not to say that there weren't a few gems this week. I especially thought this one was pretty good. Iron Sheik obviously is a big sports fan, but has particularly thoughts on a certain MLB commentator. Harold Reynolds, you are dumb jabroni. I break your fucking neck and make you humble. Harold Reynolds, generally good guy, somehow brought the ire of the Irish. He also had this to say about our, most controversial national holiday in this country. Happy Columbus Day, except the Raisin Balls Justin Bieber. Hashtag Columbus Day. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your Iron Sheik tweets of the week. Fucking bullshit!
Fucking bullshit!
Still love that. So, plugs, and then let's bring it on home.
All right.
Dave? Ms. Davo, you want to go first?
Miss? Oh, thank you. I was waiting very patiently for the gent over his silent surgery, but it's not kicked in yet, but thank you for keeping abreast of that.
No problem.
You can find me at Lawnboys Post 1975 on YouTube. You can find me at Dave Wade on Facebook. If you like your retro video games, your occasional vlog, debating or discussion subject, then come join me.
Cool story, bro. Les, you want to...
Try not to sound a little bit so disappointed next time, Brandon, by the way.
No, I'm just really high right now, bro. I'm pretty high. You got anything you want to promote?
Pass.
Pass. Leslie pass. Leslie's not a promoter.
Ooh,
Leslie's the
sorry.
anti-Burhan.
I forgot one thing. It's so funny. It's funny because it's true.
I love you, buddy.
Next week, on the day that Back to the Future 2015 catches up with us, myself, Nick, and Sean are going to be talking about Back to the Future. So if you would like to join us on a podcast, please do.
I'll let you know.
It's Back to the Future Day, beeps.
I'll let you know. Amanda might be interested in that. She's a big Back to the Future nerd. So
it'll run over midnight into the 22nd, which is my birthday, so I can have a little bit of wine and a cry about the fact that I'm going to be 40.
And the fact that Marty McFly did not come back to the future. Nicholas.
All right, I'm over on YouTube at the Gaming Pegasus 187. Dave, we still need to do a side scroller Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday, because I'm off all week. This Sunday, and people outside, you can ignore this. You might want to cut this out, Nick, but I still think we should do it on gun control.
Oh God, I could. Hey, well, I just play the game and we just ramble, so we'll do it however fucking works.
As I like to call it, let's explain to people what the Second Amendment actually stands for.
Bam. Anyway, yeah, I'm over on Twitter at Gaming Pegasus 187. I'm on Xbox Live, fucking Wii U, Instagram Pegasus 187. I'm over on Facebook at Nick Horaceck in the Wrestling Revolution /MMA Facebook group, posting random shit and whatever, relevant news articles. Random
kayfabe news articles.
Yes.
That's why he's got 60% of those articles are. And then the occasional long-worded rant by me.
Yes.
Apologies to our new friend Victor. I tend to be a bit standoffish at times.
But yeah, Supercard Pegasus 27. I'm all over the place. Yeah, peace.
You're done. Done. Done.
Plug your shit, Brandon. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So, if you like this, obviously... Oh, wait. I gotta do one more cheap shilling. If you like me, like listening to me, and you want to hear me listen about other sports that aren't sports entertainment...
but could you please take the time to explain what a shilling is?
Yes, I'm gonna shill for my own product. I'm gonna shill for my own product. I'm going to Burhan it up for a little bit.
I'm just going to say you're an American. You know what a shilling is. I'm just quite impressed.
Yeah, I know what shilling for my own product is. So you like me, you like hearing me talk about stuff. You can listen to me and my good buddy Sean Walker talk about the Premier League on the Premier Pals. Very nicely named podcast.
That's a great title.
I cannot come up with any credit. It's all Sean's. Sean literally just said, "Hey man, do you want to do a podcast?" And I'm just like, "Sure."
Oh, well, please, sir, if I could be a guest.
We'll let you know next time we're recording, and we do like prediction.
In literally 7 minutes.
Yeah, in 7 minutes. Like it was.
Yeah, my name was like, I should think of a name, and then 7 minutes later it was like Premier Pals, and I was like, how did you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised his level of motivation because.
See, come on, when I did my ill-fated one that only lasts 2 episodes with Harry Yackham, at least my title was good. It was called Bend It Like Yackham. I thought that was pretty good.
I thought that was really good. So Premier Pals on the Happy Pope Gaming.
That is really gay, by the way. I gotta say, sorry.
No, it was pretty funny. I laughed. Brandon.
You should have called it "Don't Foul Me in the Penalty Box." Actually, no, sorry. Don't touch me in the penalty box.
Brandon Allhope on the Twitter, apparently nothing on the Instagram. Don't look me up on Facebook. If you like independent wrestling, obviously you should go out and find independent wrestling in your local community. I guarantee you it exists no matter where you live on this planet. There are people in a small VFW hall.
My town has it, and I live in the third world.
Exactly. You could live in the actual third world, and I guarantee you, like in Nigeria, there's independent professional wrestling. Go home, go out there, look for it, and find it. Because if you want to really support independent wrestling, going to a WWE show is great, but you're giving your money to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon doesn't need your money. No, but your local promoter might, and you might actually be supporting local talent that actually needs
Look
that
at the
money
poor
to survive.
bloke who puts his body through a ringer for you.
Or the guy who drives 250 miles for $20 and a chance to bump around in the ring. So, again, a wholesome family night entertainment, cheap, won't cost you much. Independent wrestling, man. It's if you don't partake, you're truly missing out. Support independent wrestling. That's my soapbox. So for
Didn't
Miss
we
Leslie
forget the lady?
No, she doesn't like things.
She's the I told her she's the anti-Burhan. She has nothing to promote.
Oh.
So
I'm just trying to be chivalrous and be a gentleman.
I do.
Say,
I'm going to do her first in the outro. That's what I'm about to do right now.
You might want to rephrase that slightly differently, by the way. Sorry.
Phrasing. So for Miss Leslie Joy, for Dave Wade, for acting executive producer Nick Horaceck, for our erstwhile friend Michael Burhan, for LOL TNA, for James Storm, for what's your buddy's name?
Clay. Yeah.
Clay. For what's the kayfabe name?
Cal Bishop.
Cal Bishop. There you go. For Cal Bishop, I'm Brandon Liggan saying good night. Go forth and spread beauty and light, peace, love, and humptiness. And we're out. Bye.
But sweet, seriously, Brandon Leslie, you want to be because it's a big deal for me. This is my favourite review from day one. Oh shit.